Hey, this is Produce with Pamela for Blue Book Services, and I have my little one Uli here with me, and we are talking about the differences between tropical avocados and Hass avocados. And I've done a whole huge long explanation of all the cool things that I know about Hass avocados. Now it's time to explore the other avocado. So Uli, what do you have? What do you have here?
A tropical avocado.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's huge compared to this.
Yeah, it is, right? So that's the first thing you notice about a tropical avocado is that, well, I mean, the first thing most people notice is I can remember the first time I ever saw one of these. I was in Chicago in 2005, maybe? And I stopped at the store and I saw the biggest avocado I had ever seen in my life. It might have even been bigger than this, and they do get a lot bigger than this. And I thought, holy cow, because I grew up in Missouri and I'm used to tiny little avocados growing up. And so I bought it and I got it back to my hotel room because I was on a business trip, and I cut it open and I was like, this is not the same. They're a little bit different. So we're going to explain some of the differences between tropical avocados and Hass avocados. First of all, Brian, you want to come in closer so we can see? So the first thing, and we have to say a shout out to WP Produce. They sent us some of their Desbrie brand avocados for us to try out here. The first thing you notice, besides the size, is the color. So when a Hass avocado ripens, it gets darker in general. This one's been in my fridge because it was already ripe, so it's a little bit dewy. These stay the same color. They never change. And they get, the way to tell ripeness is to that similar feel. It just starts to give a little bit in the skin. And the other thing you need to know, since they're grown in tropical areas, they have less fat because if you think about what the climate's like when you talk about tropicals, it's rainy, it's hot, it's humid. This avocado grows in a desert environment, so it has a higher concentration of fat. This grows in a tropical environment, so it has a lower concentration of fat. Biffed around. Okay. So we use the same kind of, oh wait, this one's not ready. That one needs another day or two. All right, so we use the same kind of nick and peel method as I do with a Hass avocado. So here's what they look like on the inside. They have a huge pit, but they also have a ton of flesh. So you see a little bit of discoloration. No biggie.
Gigantic pit.
So I'm just gonna scoop this out because this is actually pretty soft. It didn't feel that soft on the outside, but it is pretty soft on the inside.
Yeah. Mom, do you know what that kind of looks like?
What does it look like?
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding. Yeah, it kind of does look like banana pudding. So I'm going to go like this. It has a bit firmer texture, so that's what it looks like on the inside. And I had an idea to make ceviche with them because they're supposed to hold their shape and not fall apart as much
as these.
And they're not quite as creamy. So what I'm making here, and I'm being fancy, I'm making ahi tuna ceviche, but I like to sear my tuna. So it has a brighter, the other thing you might notice is it has a brighter yellow color.
Yeah.
Than that avocado green.
It's not this color.
Well, that's the shirt that they sent for Uli. That's cute, isn't it?
It's not like green in here.
So the recipe that I'm using was from New York Times Food, and it calls for one small Hass avocado. So that's going to be like 2 of these. The other thing that you should know about these is that they actually are supposed to store really well in the fridge. Okay. Ceviche. So my ceviche is onions and capers and salt and pepper, and here's some lime juice And I'm gonna stir that around with my hands. Hey, we're all on quarantine, right? So this is
Okay.
just fine. And I'm gonna throw some cilantro in there. And I'll be right back with the tuna.
Yeah. Hi.
So here's my tuna, and I actually seared it beforehand. And I know that ceviche, you're not supposed to technically sear that, but that's the way I like it, so that's the way we're having it. And it's supposed to be a quarter of a cup of olive oil and a third of a cup of lime juice. Mixed together. So I have one kid who likes fish, and I will have one kid who hates fish. So I'm going to use this avocado in a different dish.
Yeah.
Uli, which one are you? You the one who likes fish or the one who hates fish?
I'm the one that likes fish.
All right, so
my brother upstairs hates fish.
So I'm trying to get my nick and peel on here, but I'm failing. But this is real life, right? So it's a little firmer, so it should hold its shape.
Onion.
So this is
what are you doing here?
This is the other thing I like to do. So these avocados are supposed to be really good for salad, because they hold their shape a little bit better.
Than these. Well, these.
Yeah, they get a little creamy, and you whip them up into guacamole, right?
Yeah, we make guacamole out of those.
Mm-hmm. These are not supposed to be so good for guacamole, but I think they would be. Yeah. I would make guac out of those.
Yeah, but they're also good for salad.
And supposed to be good on sandwiches. So I actually the other thing that I'm doing in my quarantine kitchen that I've been doing the last couple of weeks, I started sourdough. So I've got a sourdough starter. So I'm going to do some booty avocado toast with these avocados tomorrow with my fancy toast. So this salad is actually something that I first had a couple of years ago, and it's one of my favorites, one of my family's favorites. Let me see if I can get any now. So these are super soft. They shouldn't be. They're not supposed to be this soft.
What is inside the pit?
The pits are a little bit different, aren't they? Uli likes to play with avocado pits. And these are huge, aren't they?
Yeah, Mom, look what's inside the pit. Oh, Mom, that sounds like a clap.
Yeah, it does. Oh, that's the clap from school?
Yeah.
Do you miss school, buddy? You haven't been to school in a while. Yeah. Okay, so this salad is... Whoa, yeah, that looks different, doesn't it? So this salad is lemon juice and olive oil, avocados, and chickpeas, and like sliced onions. Whoops! And feta, and I'm tired of this giant container of feta taking up all the space in my fridge, so it's all going on. It's all going on the salad. And so the first edition of this salad that I ever had kale in it too, but yeah, I don't have time for kale today. So there you go. It held together pretty well. So the other thing that you should know about this avocado is it turns brown a little slower. So this has been in the fridge for a while. I'm making the rest of dinner now, and it looks great still. It does have some citrus on it, but here's the other one. Still looks bright and very yellowy, a little bit different color than a traditional avocado. So there you go. I'm going to make some sourdough bread because I'm quarantine kitchening here and I got nothing but time. And we'll try these sliced. Oh, here's what it looks like sliced, by the way, too. We'll try these sliced on some toast tomorrow. And since they're a little bit bigger, it's harder to peel them if they haven't been quartered already. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It peels right off. Ta-da! Little TV magic to fix the spots. You know what? When they have those ones they cut on TV and they all look perfect, it's because they had like 10 takes and 10 avocados to find the perfect one. So there you go. There's some avocado slices and Uli in the background playing with the pits.
What? It's supposed to be this color, but it's this color.
Oh yeah, so they're a little bit different. Now all I need is a mimosa because no brunch, no problem. I have avocado toast of my own. And I even made the bread because this is the quarantine kitchen games. And I have completed level 2, which is sourdough bread making. So have fun in the kitchen, cook with some produce, and I will see you again from Produce with Pamela for Blue Book Services.
Okay, so the tropical avocado pits are bigger than the Haas avocado pits. Here's a tropical one, and here's the Haas avocado. You can like peel off the skin of the tropical, but you can't on this. This is what it looks like under the skin.
That's huge.
Yeah. I have another one here that looked a little different.
Yeah, it's a little darker.
Yeah, it's a little darker and then it turned peach.
Neato.